expanded the rizq, the provision for some of His slaves, they may have used it for wrongdoing. So sometimes Allah taking away from you is good for you. This is Allah's lutf. Sometimes Allah not giving you something is better for you. Sometimes, how often, if you take your children, inshallah, for Umrah, you should keep a bag with you. Because every 30 seconds, someone's going to give them sweets. You say, yes, Jazakallah khair, the chocolates go. Yes, shukran, yes, caramel sweets, yes, thank you very much, lollipops, shukran, Jazakallah khair. And then your children get upset. Why are you not giving me the sweets? Look at these kind people, these muhsineen, giving us lutf. And what are you doing? You're keeping all of the sweets in the bag. Sometimes I have to take away for their benefit. And sometimes I give and it will harm. This is what Allah says. The next ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us, من كان يريد حرث الآخرة نزيد له في حرثه. Whoever wants the provision of the afterlife, you're going to get maximum of that, what you are looking for. ومن كان يريد حرث الدنيا نؤته منها. But if you just want the stuff of this world, you'll get some of it. وما له في الآخرة من نصيب. And you'll get nothing in the afterlife. So sometimes Allah takes things away in this life only to give us in the afterlife. Now I'm going to give you the real example. Allah's lutf and His rizq. I'm going to ask you about a child who's under the earthquake rubble in Turkey right now. Allah took away their life. Allah took away their house. Allah took away their food. They are lifeless underneath the stones. What did Allah give them? He provided them with the shahada. وَلَا تَحْسَبَنَّ الَّذِينَ قُتِلُوا فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ أَمْوَاتٍ. Don't think that those who died in the path of Allah are dead. بَلْ أَحْيَاءٌ عِنْدَ رَبِّهِمْ يُرْزَقُونَ. They are alive with Allah and He's giving them rizq. فَرِحِينَ بِمَا آتَاهُمْ رَبُّهُمْ. They are happy, content with whatever Allah is giving them. You suddenly start to look at this dead child in a very different way. You don't feel sympathy, you start to feel jealousy. You don't feel just sadness, you start to feel happiness. Because Allah didn't just take away from them their life and their house and their electricity. Allah is providing them with food that you cannot even imagine. The kind of food, even if you drove up and down Winslow Road all day, you wouldn't find this kind of rizq. It is the rizq that only comes from Allah. The contentment that only comes from Allah. They're in the company of Allah. There's no comparison. Al-Latif teaches you that when you look at a calamity, never look at things and judge them at their cover. Never judge a book by its cover. Because if the cover is destruction, and the cover is evil, and the cover is sadness, you don't know inside the book there might be a lot of mercy and a lot of happiness and a lot of contentment. Allah has His ways, but we don't always understand His ways. And that is why He is Al-Latif Al-Khabir.